Hi, I am Lauren Kato, and I am the dance teacher here at Mountain View High School. I am teaching all 4 dance classes that make up Dance Spectrum here at Mountain View. A little fun fact about me is that I actually graduated from Mountain View High School. I won't tell you what year, but I love this school. I was taught and nurtured and supported by many teachers that are here, and I am so happy that I am back at my alma mater teaching your wonderful children. I just want to take a moment to thank the MVLA Foundation. They really do help out our school in so many ways, especially now through distance learning. So that's just a shout out to the MVLA Foundation. So on to the big question. What in the world is dance looking like over distance learning? Well, I can tell you it's definitely different. So I have decided as the dance teacher to always have 2 synchronous lessons a week. I think that dance is a very communal art form, and being together and communicating and seeing each other and still working together is really important. Also, learning dance is much easier when you're in a class environment than watching videos, reading materials, things like that. So that's why your student does have synchronous class with me twice a week over Zoom. The first few days of class, or I guess the first few weeks, the way things kind of went, we spent a lot of time on community building, and we're actually still doing that. If we ever do get to come back to school, your student will be engaging in routines with the rest of their classmates. I have about 40 students in each class, which is wonderful. However, that's a lot. And when they are dancing together, it's like they're a team. And if you don't know your teammates, it's not always the best. So that's why we're spending a lot of time right now getting to know everybody in the class, make sure you're making connections with one another, or the students are making connections, so that they feel not only comfortable dancing alongside one another, but also so that if they have a question, they can reach out to someone. So that's why we're doing a lot of community building. Also, these first few weeks, we are focusing a lot on dance technique. So in my beginner classes like jazz dance and world dance, we're going back to the roots of ballet. They're learning terms and positions like first position, second position, basic elements of dance that will be incorporated throughout all areas. So if I'm out there teaching, instead of saying bend your legs, I can say plie, and they have that vocabulary and they're ready to go. My other classes, intermediate and advanced, are also working on technique, but at a higher level. Every single class this year, instead of incorporating technique and learning skills going across the floor like we would in class, everything's becoming more in place. I know some students don't have a lot of space, others have ample space, which is wonderful, but equity is extremely important, and all of my students need to be able to access the same information and complete everything without having to worry. So on to choreography, which I know your children are very excited to start, and many are like, can we just finish with the technique so we can start learning dances? One thing that I am very excited about is that we are going to continue on with the student choreography aspect of Dance Spectrum, which is something that makes this program really special. It is really special that students get the opportunity to experiment artistically, learn the choreographic process, and teach on their peers. Each class is going to learn what we call a class piece. It won't be the same 3 minutes with all the transitions, students going on and off, but each class will get to learn that one routine that's specific and special to their class, and it will be roughly 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes long. So each class will be learning a class piece, that's number 1, and also they'll be engaging in what we call the Dance Spectrum hip hop number. So that's a big, long hip hop dance that incorporates all students in Dance Spectrum. So each class will have about 45 minutes, that would be a long time, 45 seconds to a minute of choreography to a song. Each class will have their own section, and then they'll all come together at the end, all 160 students, and they will all do the same choreography together, really showing that unity, that ensemble, that community that we've built within the program. Now you might be thinking, okay, that sounds wonderful, but how is that going to work in performances? So here's the tricky part, and the part that is a little bit nerve-wracking to many students, but I know they're going to feel better once time passes. So after all the students are done learning their routines in their classes, and they feel confident, prepared, and able to do it on their own, they are going to be assigned the task to record themselves performing their routines alone. I know that sounds scary, but I know they can do it. Once each student has finished that recording, they'll send it to me, and I'm going to put them together to make each child have their own block on one screen. The music is going, and everyone is dancing together at the same time on screen as an ensemble. I wish there was a way with our technology that I could say, all right, everybody, here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, live performance. But with technology right now, that's not possible. So that's why we'll be creating these digitally produced ensemble routines. And that takes me to the next thing, performances and important dates. So the first important date is Friday, December 4th. That will be Dance Spectrum's virtual winter showcase. That's going to be a night that everybody can come together over Zoom. I'll be sending out a link, and families and friends and students will be able to watch all of the digitally produced performances of each routine that the students have been working really hard on the entire semester up to that point. So that virtual winter showcase will be Friday, December 4th at 7 p.m. The next important date, which is very exciting to me, will be on either January 22nd or January 23rd. That is going to be our Performing Arts Extravaganza concert. We did this last year as a performing arts team, and we brought students together from all of the departments to put on one large, incredible piece. The musicians were playing the music, the dancers were dancing, choir was singing, and there was spoken word and help from the drama department, and we are planning to do that once again. Lastly is the Dance Spectrum show that happens in May. As of right now, with what's going on in the world, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to have a live performance or a live show. However, those dates for the Dance Spectrum show are May 6th and May 7th. I don't know if we'll be having the show at Foothill College like usual, or if maybe we'll have to do it outside, or it'll be digitally produced. We just kind of have to wait and see. Costumes. Okay, so for right now, students are responsible for ordering a Dance Spectrum t-shirt. Don't worry, the order forms have not been sent out yet. That's in the works. But each student will need to get a Dance Spectrum t-shirt, which will be paid for by Dance Spectrum, but I'll be sending out a form to get sizes. And then each dancer in every single class will be required to have a pair of black sweatpants or black joggers, solid black, and a pair of white sneakers. So that's what they will wear for the big Dance Spectrum hip hop number, so that all dancers are in the same costume. Then every other costume that will be for their class piece, that will be more of a, okay, what does everybody have at home? Maybe everybody can just wear black. I believe I'm running out of time, so one of the last things I would like to tell you is that there is a Dance Spectrum website. You can access that through the Mountain View High School webpage, or whenever I send out emails, there's a link at the bottom of my email. It's also in this Canvas page if you are on Canvas viewing this video. There's lots of stuff on there, so if you're interested, you can always check out that website for more information. Before I go and close out this video, I would really like to thank you all for allowing your students to be a part of my class. They really do make my day. I know I'm someone that really thrives off of connecting with others, and just seeing their faces every day just makes me extremely happy and brings so much joy to my life. So thank you for that. If you would ever like to contact me, my email address is lauren.kato@mvla.net. Feel free to email me at any time of the day, and I will get back to you. Thank you again for watching this video, and I look forward to having an incredibly different but incredibly wonderful year with your child. Thank you. Bye-bye.